So then, where do we go with this one then, shall we? So, obviously I did a video last night on the Isak stuff because of the Ekitike link with Newcastle. And then little less than 24 hours later, Romano, Ornstein have all come out with basically saying that Liverpool have approached Newcastle over Isak. So we're going to go through the tweet from Romano. Well, it's a YouTube video, but people have taken out what he said and put it on a tweet. I've watched the video myself, and then we'll go over the article from David Ornstein. So if you like this video, guys, make sure you're hitting that like button, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below. Now, one thing I want to say before we get into any of this is the same thing I've said when Liverpool have bought any player or Liverpool have sold any player, and it goes for any club. The fact that Liverpool have made a move like this, or let it be known that they will do a move, whatever, signals to me that Isak has told Liverpool, I want the move. Otherwise, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? You would not make a move for a player that you did not know wanted to come to you. You are wasting your time, right? So we can get that out of the way right to start with, because I've had a few Newcastle fans on my video from yesterday. Not saying anything nasty or anything like that. You know, everyone's entitled to the opinion, but for this to come out, Isak must have told Liverpool he wants the move. And that's what I'll say for that. Now, we'll start with the Romano tweet, because I think, to be fair, to give him credit, I know people don't really rate Romano so much, is that basically he's come out with this YouTube video, and these are the quotes that he said. Got an update on my PC. We'll do that later. So here we go. These are the quotes from the video, and I've watched the video myself. He's basically said that Liverpool management have informed Newcastle about the plan to submit a 120 million proposal for Isak. If Isak won't be available, Liverpool will go for Hugo Ekitike, while Newcastle remain in talks with him. Now, basically to me, how I take that, Liverpool have told Newcastle that, you know, we want Isak, we'll give you the money for him, blah, 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 blah. If you say no, we'll come and take the guy that you want. That's how I take that, basically, right? It's a bit of a power play, if you think about it that way. You know, you're putting pressure on Newcastle to one way or another. Like, you know, you're going to either lose Isak or you're going to lose Ekitike, you know. And then the next tweet that Romano's followed that up with, which I think is pretty much the same as what we've just covered, but he said here that Ekitike remains open as Newcastle sent an official bid. Eintracht want more money. Liverpool can enter the race only if Newcastle close the door on Isak exit. Newcastle is still pushing for Ekitike, but a lot depends on Isak. So we've had that one there. Now we'll go over to the article from David Ornstein. It is titled that Liverpool make Isak approach. Liverpool have made an approach to sign Alexander Isak from Newcastle. The Merseyside club say that no formal offer has been submitted, as they are well aware of Newcastle's stance has always been that he's not for sale. However, they have told them that their interest to do a deal in a region of 120 million. Liverpool's admiration for him is long-standing, and while Ekitike has also been among those on the radar, there's been no official contact from Liverpool to Frankfurt. Newcastle are working to recruit Ekitike, but have yet to reach an agreement. Talks about Jota here and the sensitivities around that, and Liverpool having to focus on signing number 9s. How they've already broken the transfer record this year, rejecting the bid for Darwin Núñez and for Luis Diaz, and how Chiesa is being considered as an option down the middle, which is something, again, I spoke about last night on the stream, that I think Chiesa stays. And then just breaking it down a little bit more, there's a couple of people that have put their interest in here. So this is from Greg Evans, the Liverpool correspondent for The Athletic. He's basically said that the interest in Isak highlights the determination at Liverpool to build on the success of last year. Liverpool have always been aware of the difficulty of making this deal happen and understand that they would have to fix up Darwin Núñez with a move elsewhere to cover the cost. Yet the desire to bring in a player of this quality even after signing Wirtz show that they mean business. They have remained patient in their pursuit of a new striker by allowing other opportunities to pass and insist that a new arrival would only be signed off if it represented a significant improvement on the current squad. Isak is proven within the Premier League and tactically flexible, fits perfectly, and would give an already elite forward line another boost. Moving on to Tom Harris now. He says that Isak is a one-of-a-kind centre forward at 6'4", incredibly gifted, blah, 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 blah. He's good at he's lethal on the counter-attack, and Ole Mo Salah generated more expected goals from fast breaks since the start of last season. And then we've also got the correspondent here from the Newcastle side of it, who said this yesterday. Let me just see if this is the same stuff that he actually said yesterday. Let's have a look. Not really. So he basically says that just as an upcoming deal for Ekitike is not yet close to being concluded, conclusion should not yet be raced regarding Isak. This is a mammoth prospect offer, but if the bullish stance of Newcastle have adopted publicly and privately all years to be believed, then it's still significantly short of what they want. Newcastle have long insisted that Isak is not for sale at any price, but that has always felt reliant on Isak's own stance, which I basically think he has turned around and said that he wants to move. Otherwise, Liverpool wouldn't have done it. The situation has not escalated as quickly as that yet, but whether incoming or outgoing wise, Newcastle's transfer business is attracting worldwide attention now. And that is basically the long and short of it, guys. So, key points to take away from this, shall we say. I reckon, again, as I've just said... Oh, actually, what's this here? Who's this written by? Jacob Whitehead. There's nothing, I don't think anything in here we need to go over. Anyway, so yeah. I personally think, guys, that key points, Isak has told Liverpool he wants to move. Otherwise, that's why they've done it. I think Liverpool have had some sort of power play, potentially, with Newcastle saying, you know, we want Isak. We'll give you the deal. We'll do this. If you refuse to sell us Isak, we'll come and take Ekitike. I don't know how that's, you know what I mean? That's a risk that you run there, isn't it? I suppose, from Newcastle and Liverpool, in all fairness, to be fair on that one. So yeah, let's just kind of see what happens. It's interesting, isn't it, that we saw the Ekitike stuff yesterday. You know, obviously, I mentioned yesterday in the video that I see that could be the catalyst for Isak coming to Liverpool. And then the day after, we hear stuff from Romano and David Ornstein. So I guess we'll have to just wait and see what happens. So anyway, guys, let me know down below what you think about all of this in the comments down below. And I'll catch you in the next one, guys.